What up guys, Kafkas here with yet another episode of my Empire Total War Let's Play with the Kingdom of Prussia. So last time I believe we ended off with the siege of Jeglava in Courland. So that's what I'm going to do right away. So I'm going to take this city back, or not back, it wasn't mine in the first place. I'm going to take this city, and it's basically just a bunch of coastline, which is really nice, because it opens up a few more trade ports for us, which gives us more trade routes and more money. That's a good quote right there. I've never heard that one. That's a new guy too, Montgomery. I mean, he's like modern times. I didn't think they'd have quotes from him. He was a general in World War II. I didn't think they'd have that in this game. It is very true, though. Rule 1 is very true. Napoleon tried it. Hitler tried it. Did not work. Okay. My plan is to spread out my line thin, because I believe I'm heavily outnumbered here. My guys right there. These guys here. I'm going to use my pikes to defend my artillery. And that's about it.
Terrain has an effect on a unit's movement speed.
I'm gonna run these guys. They should go for the artillery. Looks like these guys are clearing the line of fire, so I'm going to move them here quickly. And I have a decent line of sight towards their artillery, not the best. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, my cannonballs are going over, so they could get a solid hit eventually. It's bound to happen. Looks like the enemy is trying to outflank me here. Oops. So I'm going to confront it here. The enemy is moving all over the place. I have no idea where they're going. So I'm just going to spread my line thin, confront them here, and wait to see what they're doing next. Because I quite honestly have no idea. Whoops. Yep, the artillery can't get me from here. They're on that hill. I quite honestly don't think it's worth trying to go for the artillery, so I'm going to target their infantry here. Looks like the enemy general's right there, so I'll take a few shots on him. All the rest of my army still moves up. I'll just use this cavalry unit to take it out. I'm going to take out the artillery quickly. While these guys move up. Move up my pikemen slowly. I'll put them into use later in battle. Charge the fortifications. Killing their general, hopefully. Let's see the volley these guys give. Once they reform, here we go. pretty decent volley. Looks like they're in melee with Firelock Armed Citizenry unit. I'll let them do their work. I'm gonna line these guys up behind the wall for cover from the muskets. For some reason, the enemy general is winning slightly. I'm sure that won't last long. I have to move my men back. Want to create a solid line. I'll just make them all go here. Oh, looks like I may have to go in melee here. I do not have scattered shot, so I'm gonna have to use round ball against these guys. I hope they don't destroy my artillery. I'm hoping. Shoot these guys in the back. The enemy general is dead. Now they haven't routed yet, so they still have my guys tied up pretty nicely there. There. I'm free to use these guys in battle. I'm just gonna hold down the enemy infantry with my pikemen, use them as sort of like a bait. Move up my line even more. Yeah, the close range artillery shots are really making them lose their morale. Looks like that's it. Took very few losses. Yeah, the artillery rounds just replenished their morale. Looks like there's one more over here though. Take care of that. Looks like they're coming back from routing. Hopefully they'll get a volley off before my cavalry gets here. Oh, I just put my cavalry through the spikes. That was horrible. I lost like 30 cavalry there. That was really bad on my part. Wasn't paying attention. At least they're not totally destroyed. I can replenish them. Make a good solid line. Oh, that ticks me off. I lost all my cavalry there. All their swords are over here when they fell over, floating in the air. Jeez. Yeah, I bet there's like 20 some horses in there. Looks like that wasn't a permanent route. It was just a temporary one. So we'll have to keep on bombarding them. I'll go for these guys in the woods actually. My pikemen are still chasing guys around. I'll pin down these guys so that my artillery can get some good shots on them. These guys are ready to be used somewhere else. Run them over here. Wow, that's like very bad how I did that. It's funny, their swords are all right here. We can count the swords to see how many guys. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Exactly 20 cavalry were lost there just because of my stupidity there. It's frustrating. Move up my guys next to the wall. This side of the wall. Or I guess not. Send these guys in melee towards them. These guys are broken. I'm going to quickly move up my whole force just to break the entire army at once. My pikemen have done a good job of suppressing the enemy movement. It's really all they're good for. Doesn't look like they have a good line of sight either. No, I'm afraid not. So, these guys are going to charge. And hopefully they'll all break at once in one fluid movement. Yep, it looks like it's it. Unless I'm wrong once again. Yep. These guys may just break because their general is dead and because they've lost the entire army. We'll see. Come on. Try to get there before they get off their volley. Yeah, they're already wavering too. My guys are pretty tired too, it looks like. And that should be it. Unless I'm missing something, but no, that was it. I thought I won it once, but then they all came back, but otherwise I tied it up pretty nicely, I think. Now we have Courland. Like I said, we have a lot more trading routes, and we can deal with the Austrians better because we have more money to buy armies and units and such. Yep, only lost about 150 men. They lost every one of them. They're pretty unhappy. I'll exempt them from tax. Makes them decently happy. Courland is destroyed. I'm out of money. Yeah, but like I said, that's another trading port to be. Another one right there also. So it just opened up more coastline for us. Now, Lithuania is open. Once I get this army replenished. And it looks like they have Breslau pretty heavily fortified. So I'll have to wait to replenish this army until I can go for the striking blow. Let's see if I have any more trade opportunities. Looks like I do. I'm going to get it with England. They seem to like me a lot. Maybe I can get an alliance. Their allies are Austria, so I cannot have one with them. I'm gonna go with the Maratha Confederacy. There's more people like them. Put me at a better standard. And then Sweden. They hate me for some reason, even though we're both Protestant. And they'll take it, but not willingly. And that's it for now. I probably boosted our income. And it did. Pretty good trade going on. Our ministers are doing well, except for the king. Well, you can't really do anything about that. I could probably lift the tax off of plenty of these regions. Get more income. Not here. Not here. Yeah, they're still pretty unhappy. I'm converting them to Protestantism. Only 6% though. It's a pretty bad missionary. And so my income is around 6,000. That's a good point. So that's where we'll stop for now. About ready to springboard and attack on the Austrians and the Polish at once. now we have our coast solidified, better trade. I think we're ready to go. So Kafka signing off for now. I'll see you next time. Please like and subscribe.